Marvel has announced a new team of superheroes, even though in light of recent news, it's not a new team, but it's people being new people. It's called Doc Justice and the J Team. You would be forgiven for mistaking Doc Justice as the Infinity Warp's Doc Justice, which is an amalgamation of Doctor Spectrum and Justice, I believe. It's not them. It's a completely new character called Doc Justice. And the J Team is actually the Runaways.
Runaways.
Yeah, they are taking up new superhero names in their new superhero team. We don't know who Doc Justice is, but we know he looks like Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe, but with a recolor. Kind of.
It's Dr. Bong.
Not far. But yeah, it's a very interesting looking book. A lot of people thought it was going to be a comedy, and it's like I can maybe possibly see where you got that from. I don't get the impression it is. And I think the fact that it is the Runaways means I was kind of right to assume it wasn't going to be a comedy book. As far as I'm aware, the Rainbow Rowell, I think it's how you pronounce it, Rowell.
Yeah.
And the Rowell and the Chris Anka book is definitely not a comedy, at least as I'm aware. But yeah, it's a very weird looking lineup, or it's just the costumes of it. They're weird. Like Nico looks more like how I would always draw a dagger or cloak, even, but it's not quite the same. And yet again, another idea I had taken from me. Carolina looks like more like a Wonder Woman with wings. And I honestly thought it was the old Kitty Pryde in the back, but it's not Kitty Pryde because I don't know which one that is actually. I think that was Molly. But...
Did you see the Hellcat impersonator?
Yeah, I don't know why I said Kitty Pryde. I meant more Hellcat, but yeah, it's just like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think this is like? I mean, I don't know, man. Like, do you think there's somebody important?
I don't know. They seem like I know they even say they know they say it a lot, but they say like, oh, it's going to change a corner of the Marvel universe or whatever. It's just kind of like, but will it? No. Will it actually? No.
Will it?
I haven't been reading the Runaways, so I can't really say what's going on for sure. But,
so who's the KGB looking guy?
What in the back?
The guy with the blonde hair, long, like big
idea.
shoulder pads.
It's one of the Runaways. I've got no idea.
Yeah.
It might. It could. Oh, I suppose it could be Jace.
Jason.
Or Chase, whatever his name is. Maybe.
Yeah. This sounds like it looks. You know, it looks like it almost looks like a branding thing where like the heroes are like they're starting like a new, I don't know, like a company or something like that.
I think that's kind of what they're going for. Like, but I'm not sure. You'd be forgiven for thinking it's like an anime. So it looks very kind of anime-esque, but
it just looks so drastic. From like you can barely tell like who's who. Like if you read the Runaways, you could tell definitely.
Yeah,
to an extent. But like if you look at that, and it's like it feels like a whole brand new team.
Which I suppose is kind of what they like going for, because like there's a little thing saying like the runners are trying to like be their own superheroes and like a new team. It's like you know what, I suppose it kind of works because it doesn't look like them at all. Like hopefully the show doesn't adapt this because
it's not. I promise you, this is not.
The Nico's look, maybe I could accept that one because it's kind of cool. I like that idea mainly because I had the same idea. But
I mean,
outside of that,
it just looks like a whole bunch of like random, superheroes. Like
yeah.
I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like when Spider-Man adopted all those costumes after I don't know, was it Identity Crisis or something like that, where he it was like Dusk, Rapture.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm blanking. I don't know what it's called, but like, yeah. I mean,
that was a long time ago. So you
I'm just kind of curious, like, who's Dr. Claw here?
That's the big mystery. We don't know.
It's Citizen V.
So it's just like, to be fair, with a name like Doc Justice, you'd be forgiven thinking it's a comedy book. It's like, yeah, actually, the more I look at it, the more I talk about it, it's kind of like, you know what, actually, it does kind of look like one, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll last all eight issues before they go back to like their old look.
Oh yeah, I give it an arc, definitely. No, because no doubt they'll do the thing where he turns out to be a villain and it's not in the best interest, so they have to take him down. Then it's like, hey, unless then they kind of like, you know what, let's make this name right and do it that way. But
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I mean, I'm bored to an extent. I don't know. Like I look at it and I'm like, I don't see how I it doesn't appeal to me in any way.
No, I'm the same way.
It just seems like a random mix of like people that just made their costumes out of everything out of a household or something like that. But
it kind of feels like an old Alpha Flight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
It's like, hey, no one really likes these guys. Let's just put them on a team.
Like just the I don't know. I'm sure it'll be great. I'll probably read the issue just out of curiosity.
I mean, I think people must be liking the Runaways book. It's 25 issues in, I think. So, yeah. Or it's around that. So, which in today's landscape, that's a lot of issues for a comic, especially like the Runaways. So.
Yeah. I mean,
what's done to that team for lasting this long?
So. Apparently, Chase is the one that looks like Cable.
yeah, that makes sense. So that's why you got Alex on the right, Chase, Molly, Caroline, and Nico. I don't know who the demon guy in the back is.
Yeah, it looks like Curse.
Curse, yeah, or like a faux Doomsday.
Yeah,
because the bone beard, but like,
I'm looking at all these, and I'm just still fixated on the Dr. Doc J character. Like I'm just like, who is this guy? It's Howard the Duck. I'm telling you, man.
I wouldn't be surprised. That'd be quite funny, actually. Yeah.
That'd be hilarious if it was like Quack Fu and stuff like that.
But yeah, that's the new Runaways team, or they're not even Runaways anymore, I suppose. But yeah, so keep if you're interested in that one, keep an eye out. I believe that's coming in November. I assume everything's November now because of stuff. I think you're gonna get a look at everything in Marvel Comics 1000, which is soon. I believe. I think they're giving away a copy of that with an exclusive cover in D23. So we'll get some details from it then. And I think it might come out the week afterwards. I'm not 100% sure on the release date. So yeah. So everyone wondering who the hell are these people? It's the Runaways. I know like the interest will probably suddenly plummet more than it was already, but yeah. So there you go.